The last time we linked up on the Situationship Circle,
I think our government is fractured because, and I think it's, for lack of a better term, fucked up because if you look at us as black folks, we're the only demographic that has ever fought to be considered a human.
It is what it is, but we just have to put our people in the seats. And we have the majority to do that. Like the folks that kind of align with views that I would assume are the majority views in this room, they're really the majority, they just don't get out the vote. You know?
I feel like on some level I'm on my Malcolm X shit.
oh, sit down!
Gray, fuck the gray area. And I feel like what we're doing right now, we're murking in the gray area. There's nothing wrong with being completely for politics because we do need people like Kyle and Mike to go through the front door. But we also need people to go through the back door.
Hello guys, and welcome back. That was real Oprah of me, wasn't it?
Yes!
Hi, welcome back guys. I'm so excited. We are at another episode of the Situationship Circle. So today, I'm really excited about this because I'm definitely going to do this right now. Dating in the social media age. I want to know, is there a successful way to date online? So as Norman passes out the cards, I'm going to ask you guys, what are your thoughts on online dating versus traditional dating? Could this finding a bae via social media sites, could you find a bae via social media sites just like you could find one maybe at church, we'll say? So turn over your cards and let's get it started.
Who's finding bae first?
Knew it was gonna be me.
Hey,
So KIANA.
Okay, so for those that don't know, I was trained by Steve Harvey on the Steve Harvey Show on how to do social media dating correctly. He created a profile for me. He redid my Bumble profile. So before that, I know. He told me I don't smile. I don't. So apparently apparently there is like a way to go about dating on social media. I feel like though with apps, it's like people aren't very serious about like, well, just talk about it. But like there are some people I think that like they get Tinder and like Bumble and stuff like that, and they're not necessarily looking for like a relationship. So I think you have to. I don't know. I don't go there.
They be
Girl, you know what they're looking for.
They want the box.
Yeah, but it's like it's very easy to tell those people because they don't want to go anywhere. They want you to like come to their house and like they're not
Trying
trying
in
to.
real life too though.
I feel like something that's nice. I'm not on dating apps. I will say this. I was on them for exactly 6 days and I was like, nah. But what I learned in my short time on them is that you can get a lot of people into your funnel, so to speak, you know? It's like speed dating. Get a lot of people into your funnel, you know, you talk to a couple hundred people, or a couple hundred people message you, and then you're like, all right, have a couple conversations, you're laying just off of just off of whatever, ABC. You're not cute, so I'm not looking at you.
So this funnel, I thought she was talking about me. I was like, girl, we're talking
And
about
then, you know, maybe out of those couple hundred you talk to, two are date worthy, like to go on a date. And then maybe neither one of them is actually like your person, and then you just start a conversation. But, you know, you also learn about different things like how to start a conversation in an interesting way. Because so many people are boring, but when someone started a conversation in an interesting way.
But what about not on dating apps? Like, what about if you're on Instagram and you just want to sign somebody's
Totally different approach.
shot?
Dude,
Whoa, he shot me.
Okay.
Hey, but he's totally
So they're
So, since we're shaking it up,
I hate you so much.
Hey, I'm CP this episode.
okay, see, okay,
I'm glad.
is that your Tinder name?
I need to get my But
So give us the 411. Let's slide in the DM real quick.
in a DM,
We slide. Let's go. How that go?
you have to evaluate
Okay, all right.
how many people are sliding in this DM
Okay,
on
so
a regular basis. It makes a difference. Like that makes a big difference in terms of your approach because now, like you said, there has to be a shock and awe factor. But your shock and awe factor, what I've learned from just speaking with a lot of young ladies about guys sending DMs, is that the shock and awe factor isn't necessary. Well, in my opinion, it's not always effective, which a lot of guys try to send, like dick pics, try to do something like ridiculous, that's sexual, or say something sexual. It never works. So the young ladies who may have a lot of people in their DMs, it's much better to take the polite approach of giving a compliment and step away. I'm not gonna push. I don't usually do this. I'm just saying, I don't usually send DMs. Not really my style. Just wanted to say you are absolutely gorgeous, and hope all is well.
That's what
Peace.
you say.
When people do that,
Somebody's taking notes right now.
And then typically you would get at least a thank you back.
Yeah.
But your next step is the big factor. If you then take the next step of saying like, well, what's good? Then you just
Now you just don't.
No, but I'm saying you messed up your whole approach. Say the thank you and leave it alone. I think you say the thank you. They say thank you. You're welcome. Leave it alone.
Okay, thank you. KIANA, what do you
So I get a lot of DMs.
I bet.
I think it doesn't matter what someone says if you're interested in that person.
Yeah,
That's true.
It does not matter, like
Well,
at all. It doesn't matter.
If it's on the fence, it matters.
But
Yeah, if they're on the
they could
fence,
hurt
then
themselves.
but if
by
you're
sending a message.
already like interested in that person, obviously if you send in all kind of extra pictures, like no, we're not.
So what's catching your eye?
Huh?
What's catching your eye?
Since you get so many, girl, I want to know.
Okay.
I don't respond to DMs though.
But what would make you respond to one?
I would have to already be like, I would already have to be interested in the person to begin with. Like, I would already have to like find them attractive and like have some sort of interest from like their page and things like that. I don't think there's anything that someone could say, even if you're like ugly and just a mess and you smoking on Instagram, there's nothing that you can say to me that's gonna make me feel like I need to like
Or you're
respond
always
to you.
on live. Like,
Yeah.
why do you not have a job?
Like, and then with DMs, like, I don't even have to click on it to see what it says. Like, I already know how. Like, I don't have to click on it, like, to see what the message
I feel like for guys, I think your point was great. Like anything we say can only mess it up.
Yeah.
Like to be honest, I've had zero success on social media websites, none. But like my success rate is much higher when it comes to like meeting people in person, like going out.
Oh, absolutely.
But like there's nothing I can say to you. It's like you know what I'm saying.
But
Like,
I
can just say like,
you are
hey.
much more attractive in person than you are on social, and that's not. I'm not being rude. I'm not being rude. Like, I'm not. That wasn't me trying to be funny. Anthony is incredibly intelligent, and it makes him much more. I mean, he's attractive, but to talk to him, he would be more apt to getting my number just hearing his intellect. His intellect makes him. I mean, you're physically attractive, but your intellect makes you eons more attractive.
But can I clear something up real quick? Can I clear something up? A DM for me, if I'm gonna shoot a girl a DM, it's a last resort. It's a I'm never gonna run into this girl ever. We're not in the same city. I'm not shooting DMs to girls in Charlotte. There's no point. There's a possibility I can run into them. And me personally, I feel like I have a much better chance in person. Now, if I'm gonna be in LA for a week for work, and somebody in LA, I'm gonna shoot them a DM. I just so happen to be coming there in a couple weeks. We should link up, grab a couple.
You are in a route.
You know what I'm saying? I like coffee. And coffee isn't.
Do you like Kahlua? It's very non-committal.
It's not committal. Coffee, I could be just trying to pick your brain about LA. I could be you know what I'm saying?
Dating on social media is literally the worst thing
Ever.
How do you feel about it? It's so bad.
So, and I'll tell you why. So, okay, for me, dating in the gay world is basically just sex.
Really?
Just sex.
Period.
It's a conversation.
Period.
That is about sex. Okay, so if you have any questions about it, it's about sex. So it's like you can literally see somebody. First of all, I also would like to say that I hate the idea of the apps because you're basing your opinion of somebody on just their picture. I feel like we need to go back to what's her name? Stacey Steinberg or whatever that had the show on Bravo. What was her name?
Oh, the matchmaker.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah.
go back to that when she would do like an intro video and you would sit there, hi, my name is Gary and this is what I like about things and stuff. So that's what we need to go back to. Okay, so I need to find out.
You gotta pay like so much money to pay for it.
my entire life been approached in person by an individual that was interested in getting to know me in a relationship way. Never in person. Not a single
Really?
time.
Never in person?
Never in person.
How do they
And
approach you then? Because you said that with social media, it's just about sex.
yes, they will message me on social media, but it's strictly like, you trying to suck this? You trying to ride this? You trying to eat this? Like, no, I don't even know you. You've not even said your name. Like, I don't even know. Or you don't even have a picture on your profile. Why do you think that that's something I want to do with you?
Are you on, is this on Instagram? Is this on Grindr?
This is Instagram. This is Jax. This is,
Don't be telling the girls.
Me personally, I've had a terrible experience.
No, you don't do that. Hey, eat you up now.
You might have a high success
But just the name of it, alone
it sounds like
sex.
yeah.
Grinder, jazz, that's sex.
I'm all jacked up.
I'm ready to grind her. Like, you know, it's nasty.
So now we're on Christian Mingle.
They're nasty on there.
When Christian is like whites only.
So let's talk really quick about like social media etiquette. Like when we're doing this thing in the social media world, because we know that we can't take social media back. There's nothing you guys are gonna say that's gonna take social media dating and shoot your shot off the floor. It's happening. It's gonna happen. I mean, our children. This is how they will find their spouses. I hate to be the one to tell us that, but she may be a girl from Bermuda, and you're gonna have to live with that. Your 16-year-old son is in love with a girl from Bermuda, which is okay for some, but others they're gonna
I'm
But
ready for planes.
let's talk about the etiquette. Like, what does that look like? Like, when do you create that relationship? When do you give them a number? When do you move off of social media? Like, when do you send the dick pic?
Never. Don't say
Nah,
it.
I'm just saying.
It's really not.
Y'all don't want none at all.
You have to ask for it.
An unsolicited dick pic.
Let's talk about it. He just gets your number, and y'all we'll say y'all been going back and forth for maybe a month or so. And just one morning, instead of texting you good morning, he texts you hello. From
Good
down
morning.
there.
Rise and shine.
Are you not gonna be offended by that? Like, I don't want to see that dick the first thing in the morning. Like, if I can't sit on it anyway, like, I don't want to see it. Like, what's the point? Like, what is the point?
You saying you want dick pics in the afternoon?
No, you're reading my mind. You're reading my mind.
Just take it. Okay, so now let's get real for real, y'all. Let's get into the etiquette of it. So we know that you have to say, hello or what's up. You're very
DASHA.
you're very beautiful. So now that we have a relationship on social media, not a relationship, maybe a courtship. We're conversing on social media. So what happens? What happens when people go missing? I didn't talk to you in 2 days. You didn't say what's up, good morning, no nothing. So let's talk about that. Are we expecting that on social media?
To somebody in your DM every day
Talking
talking
to
to you.
you.
Okay.
your number.
Oh, okay, but you just.
He's saying like at what point? So how long are you guys in the DMs before someone? Because say you meet that day and you guys are going back and forth for a couple hours. So that very same day he asks for your number, or is it offensive if he does that very same day? Does he ask for your number the next day, or does he ask for your number instead of you guys even conversing?
Or he just
via
wait till
the
you say.
message? You know what I mean? Like.
It depends who you are in this situation. But if we're on, first of all, I'm not looking at my Instagram every second of the day. So if we start DMing, and it seems like we're having a legit conversation. It's not like I really would want you to stop talking to me. Like, girls let you know when they don't want to talk to you no more. You get one word. And you may not get nothing back. It's when they don't want to talk to you no more. You get one word. And you may not get nothing back. It'll say red and nothing comes
They'll
back.
like the message.
But I'm just saying, if all I would say, or all I have said before, is like, I don't check my Instagram that much. Do you mind shooting me your number and I'll just shoot you a text? Now we're texting. It doesn't have to be a big deal.
So what are the rules on ghosting? How does that work?
On what?
Ghosting.
I don't even know what
How
that
does
is. Good deal. I really don't know what that
You
is.
know? Okay, so ghosting, they just stop responding. So what is that? Yeah, it
I
happens.
feel like you can message them one time after you've already sent one message, and if they haven't responded from that message, however they read it, Just let it go.
Yeah.
And
Well, now you can mark your messages unread on
True.
Instagram.
So even if they didn't read it, but they're posting on their social media, they're posting on their story, they're posting pictures, and you see that they're being active, just let it go. They're not interested.
So
Yes,
in
not
retrospect, right? In retrospect, so you know I do have, so I like post business wise, right? So I don't ever check my DM. One day I actually found a DM on Instagram. It was like 17 minutes. I'm like, wait a minute. And then you go to the top and it says other, and you see 62. You're like, whoa. So, right. I know because I ain't never replied. But how does that look though? Like, do you think that we need to continue to look for social media dating,
Yeah, or
or
is dating person to person extinct at this point?
I mean,
I don't think it's person extinct.
I prefer
I would
person
much
to person.
rather walk up to somebody and meet them in person.
The thing is, you have to, like, I say this over and over and over again. They is not going to locate you while you're sitting on your couch by yourself, Netflix and chilling.
I can attest to
Unless
that.
they happens to be the pizza guy and y'all fall in love.
Wow, they
But-
comes to my job because I'm always at
So you have to be out and about places. You have to put yourself in atmospheres where you're doing things that you enjoy. Like if you don't want to meet them on social media, then that means you have to put the work in to meet them in real life. Because it's not necessarily gonna happen where you frequent all the time. If you like, I don't know, reading books, go to the library. Stop
Go to
ordering-
Barnes and Noble.
Go to Barnes and Noble. Like
And
go
just read
places
at Barnes and Noble.
that are related to things that you're interested in, where people that are interested in the same things that you're interested in would be there.
Go to the
and just be
airport.
open to meeting people. Start conversations with people you don't know. Have open body language.
Let me tell you about this
Like-
guy that comes to my job all the time. He comes in almost every day. He shops around. He really just stands around. And he literally scouts out men in the men's department. He will start a conversation with them, ask them for their number, and it works every single time. However, I'm mad that he never asked me for my number. I'm here every day. You're here every day. You have something to say. No, I'm not really interested. It's just the fact that, you know, he never asked me, so I can never say no. I'm interested.
reversal psychology?
Kyren
When he
has
comes
something
in,
that
just
you
go there and be like.
So Kyren had a point that he wanted to make over
It's so much stress on meeting somebody in person, but for people who are not introverted, I think it is. People who are not outgoing, extroverted. People who are not outgoing wants to meet people. Social media is an outlet to meet people online.
That's fine, but what I was saying is for people who don't want to meet someone online.
Right,
I'm
right.
all for social media. At one point, my mom was like, "You're gonna meet your husband on Instagram." I was like, "Okay," but like, I'm all for it. I'll slide in somebody's DMs in a quick second.
It's just too much stress on meeting somebody in person. Social media, in your area, you can meet the love of your life that lives on the opposite side of the world.
Yeah.
So social media, getting out, you won't meet your lover that you may be most in love with.
All right, so Dasha's just sliding in
That's what I was going
GDMs.
to say.
So, as a woman in a male-dominated thing, because you know everybody is in this whole thing of the man is supposed to, and I know that she breaks molds.
Yeah.
So, girl, let's talk about how you slide in these DMs. How does that work? As a woman, though, coming from a female.
When I slide in DMs, first of all, I'm still relatively traditional, to be honest. I feel like I'm a feminist, but I do believe that women have certain powers and things that men just don't have. And I feel like, me personally, I feel like our powers are more powerful than men's powers, but we can leave that to another conversation. And so I feel like I'm still very feminine in my approach, quote unquote. I don't feel like I'm like aggressive. I'm not like, hey, like what's up? But one, when I'm sliding in DMs, if I do decide, it doesn't happen like every day, it doesn't happen often, but if there's a person I'm interested in, it's usually via their story. Why via their story? Because if there's something in their story that interests them, that's instant conversation. It's not like, hi, how are you today? I don't really care about your day because I don't know who you are. So I just want to find common connection as quickly as I can, and the fastest way to do that without seeming creepy. Because like if someone's scrolling on your page and I'm asking you about a picture from 50 weeks ago, like that's real weird. But if I look at your Instagram story, that's something you posted within 24 hours. So I go in there and I just respond to it.
Where are the pins?
I mean, that's because what I learned from myself 6 days on dating apps, is that the weirdest part is the starting of the conversation, because you're just like, hi,
Hey.
what'd you do today? How are you? I don't really care about that.
And then
I
you
don't
lose
want to do
interest.
this.
Yeah.
So I need a quick, common connection. Something that we can joke about, laugh about, go in depth about, and then it goes from there. You know, because I don't know, that's my approach. That's what I do. And it works.
Yes. Anybody else?
Anybody else have
I
a
feel like
story?
most men would be open to a woman approaching them.
Yeah.
I think I would. If I was straight, I feel like if a girl slid in my DM, I'd be like, oh, sure.
No,
Right.
when
And
a
it's
girl's
the
on the
same- it's the
DM,
same
and you get a
with
DM,
women.
and you see, like, if you have DMs coming in, one comes from a girl, and especially she looks good, I'm stoked about it. I'm like, oh, shit.
I thought
Like, I'm gonna sit up. I'm gonna sit up
What
and
if she
get
doesn't
my
look
thing
good?
going.
Entertain her?
Huh?
If she doesn't-
I speak to everyone.
Okay.
I'm nice to an extent.
Well, that's
Yeah,
not
I'm
nice.
I'm nice to an extent.
No, I mean, but if you're like, if it, I don't want, also don't want to be misleading.
Yeah,
So I don't want to be a dick. I mean, that's an asshole move. If you're just stringing somebody along, so I'll be cordial. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, but if somebody sends you a DM and you've been liking that person's pictures and you actually are attracted to that person, you pretty happy about that.
So the amount of times that you like somebody's picture says how much you're attracted to them.
Well, no, but you could. I won't say that it says
That's
how much you're
ridiculous.
attracted. No, I don't think it says how attracted you are, how attracted they are to you, or you to them. But the likelihood of me sending a message to a girl, if I like 3 or 4 pictures in a row, like it's obvious I just look through them and like 3 or 4 pictures. Now, if you reciprocate right after, like 4 or 5 of my pictures.
Oh, we
I'm
get
saying
that.
something.
I'm on fire.
No, but I mean, why would you? Like it was.
it's the flirting.
I mean, if I like 4 or 5 and you like 4 or 5 immediately thereafter, like why wouldn't I say something?
No worries, you're my boy.
Like, because if you didn't, you may not have wanted to engage me, but in my mind, if you did not want to engage me, you may have went like one of my pictures to say thank you for liking all my pictures.
Holy
One, I'm like,
shit! All this is like so like all the subliminal. No, I have, and just hearing, girl, yeah, of course. But just hearing it out loud, it sounds absolutely ridiculous. We have lost the concept of communication. We have lost it. It's like what the fuck?
Communication, it's just a different form of it.
Yeah. The times have changed. It's just been a shift. I don't think, and I don't know about the kids coming up, but my ability to talk to a girl hasn't been hindered. I'm not sitting in the corner sending her DMs and she's on the other side of the room. Hell no, I'm over there. I'm talking.
No, but that's what they do.
Yeah, I mean, some people may do that.
They will be standing right next to me, messaging me like,
That's awkward.
Yeah, that's weird. That's really weird.
Oh yeah, no.
I feel like it's just another means of flirting.
So what about the time when y'all were left on red though? How did that feel? What about that time?
I've been left on red. It's not fun.
What? Move on.
Yeah. It's so
So the same way that you sit up when Bae from LA is like, oh yes, Colton, let's have coffee. If she leaves you on red, you're not gonna sit back like, damn bitch, fuck you.
There's a lot of other people living in LA. Who else lives in LA?
You're right.
There's other people in LA.
I'm not gonna lie, like I've been left on red. Y'all see that shit like, little dick. No, it doesn't feel any different.
I mean, I remember the first time and this is like an in-person experience, but I feel like it still stands. I remember the first time I approached a guy that I was interested in person in real life. Malia was there. And I was terrified.
It's terrifying.
I was
It really
terrified. It ended up going really, really well, but the thing is, I remember at the end of that night not caring if he called me or not, because I felt so empowered that I said something, I did something. And I feel like for me, it's the same on social media. Like, if you understand that some people are gonna be for me, some people are not, some people are gonna be interested, some people are not, then it's fine. Like, when you just start getting used to the rejection, it's just on to the next one. It's really
It's just so casual. Like the thing about
I feel like it's worse to get rejected online than it is in person.
yeah,
I don't want to get shut down in person.
You have to walk away from that.
I'm totally fine with that.
Let's hear him out.
To your point, when you walked over to that guy, you had the courage to walk over there and like said, hey, I'm interested in you, I want to talk to you. He turned you down. Like I feel empowered whenever I'm able to do that. I also feel like we don't have much control over that either, because like that attraction is so real when you're in person. Like you block out the anxiety, you just go over and just talk to that person. If they turn you down, you're just like, well.
Unless I'm like wasted, I'm not gonna feel that way. Like I'm just not.
That's not how I feel it. In person, usually I'm one to drop hints more, because honestly, the whole thing with like men always initiate, I don't think that's true. If we like look back into the cliche things, little woman drops her handkerchief, oh, as the cute guy's walking by, he's like, you dropped this. Or, oh, thank you.
Lighting your cigarette.
So there was a plan from the beginning when you got out the car.
The women are the ones that initiate. Oftentimes, whether it's with our body language, it's with our eye contact, it's with whatever it is. And so usually that's what I'm doing. Usually I'm not just walking up to somebody straight up. I'm like,
Oh, we done blinked a few times.
Oh,
Yeah, because like for some people it's different. Some girls flip their hair, some split their earrings or whatever. Like.
So the thing about, okay, so you talking about in person versus like on social media. There's a lot of people who are who are very friendly. Like they're not necessarily trying to flirt.
Yeah.
But like let me tell you, I have been on my phone and somebody liked my picture. Now I feel obligated to go back and I like a picture back. And then they liked another one. I'm like, well damn.
Nah.
My friend, look, listen, my friend said, are you flirting with me? And I'm like, wait, what are you talking about? No, we're not flirting.
Right.
They're like, yeah, you are. I'm like, oh shit.
you have to learn.
But sometimes flirting can be taken differently. Like I remember, okay, for instance, I said I was gonna bring this up. Like Colton's attractive, but he's not my type. And I saw him on Bumble. Not that I'm not shooting. I mean, I'm sure I'm not Colton's type either.
My Instagram is ugly.
Hey, my feelings don't get hurt.
I wouldn't be mad if he said he's not. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if he said I'm not his type. But I was saying that to say I saw Colton on Bumble, but I wouldn't have wanted to like match or like swipe right on him, and then not that I would care or you would care, but like you swipe right and then think like, oh, I'm obligated to now reach out to him on Bumble. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like one of those things that it's just a different kind of form of communication. Like, yeah, you're an attractive guy, but I also know you. How awkward, like, would that be? Like, you know what I mean? So it's different.
I thought you were saying, like, if you swipe right on just like anybody and they also match with you, then you're not obligated to speak. I'm like, no.
No, you're not.
If we match, you need to say something to me, or I need to say something to you.
Yeah, but that's
what you say. Match.
But then if we match, like if we match, and then this was yesterday, and then we come in here today, and I'm supposed to like, hey, Colton, I got 43 minutes to this shit expire. Like I want no.
So since we matched, right? So since we matched, we now have dated, right? Yeah. So let's talk about when do we make our relationship.
I mean that. Just because y'all call them dating apps don't mean everything about dating.
It progresses.
Okay, so why would you be on a dating app if not to date? Why are you on?
To smash.
Okay, so that's the thing. Okay,
I'm just gonna play devil's advocate.
There's only one of you. So all the people that you match with, you're supposed to be interested in having sex with? Like,
Not necessarily. But
so why would you do
That's
that?
what I think is so like hard about social media dating, is because you don't really know how people feel. But when you talk to somebody in person, you can tell somebody's flirting or somebody's just being nice or they're just social. Because like the conversation will sort of flow in different directions. They'll give you certain body language. I mean, they say body language like makes up 80% of how we talk. You know, like something like that. So I mean, social media just removes all of that, and I don't really know how you really feel.
That's
we just
flirting on
happen to
social media. You
match,
have to be like more forward.
You do.
But the only reason one of the reasons I said that about the whole dating part is that if you match with somebody, it doesn't. That's like all I have to look at is your pictures. That means I'm pretty much just saying you look good. I think a lot of people look good, but once we start talking, I may not like you. So it may not. My intentions aren't when I swipe that we're gonna date or we're gonna be girlfriend, boyfriend, or that I'm just trying to have sex. That's not necessarily what's happening. What I'm telling you when I swipe is you look good. Now, if we start talking and it goes from there, cool, but if it doesn't, it doesn't.
If you're on the app, is your intent to get to know that person or not necessarily? Or
It depends after I swipe right. But after I swipe right, we start talking, if we start texting, I may actually like the person.
So,
I don't have any
Now that we like the person and we're cool, we hung out a few times, now we're dating. When do we make it Instagram official, or do we make it Instagram?
When I'm engaged.
Yeah, when
I'm one at a time. One at a
My
time.
question is, when is it considered dating?
So, like, we're together. Officially, we're together. You know, you ain't going nowhere. I ain't going nowhere. We good. Like, we've been talking for a minute. We rocking. Ain't nobody talking to nobody. We done sat on the couch and did what we did. You know what I'm talking about? So, when do you post bae on social media?
When she starts pressing.
When you take
When she start putting all that pressure on you. Why ain't you post me on your Instagram?
Are you putting bae or you gonna put the ring?
So you're not mad? So I put bae. When we have our engagement photos, I'll probably post. You gonna be like, I didn't know you was dating somebody.
I do like the idea of that.
So do you have to be on his social media?
It don't
Because
work
girls
out,
are still sliding in his DMs at that point because
That's
you don't
fine.
exist.
You were few and far between. Not many girls feel that
he's
way.
taken. There can be ways on his Instagram maybe that you know he's taken. I'm not showing my significant.
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Yeah, not necessarily.
I slid this guy's DMs one time, and I was like, hey, I don't know if you have a girlfriend, but I thought you were cute since
And then
college.
he said, I have a girlfriend.
No.
Sorry.
No, that's not how it went.
That's
He
how it
said,
should go.
That's how it should have went. He said, no, I think you're attracted too, and then was telling me how attractive he thought I was, and then he said, but I do have a girlfriend after we like conversed a little bit, and I was like, well, I don't break up apartments because they not living in a home. I don't break up apartments. But if you're interested, or if you guys don't work out, remember the time I slid, and I just slid out.
Well, the DM aren't the problem. The DM is not the problem. There are women who slide in DMs and you're all over his page. So the DM is not the issue. He's the issue if he's entertaining DMs and he knows that you're there.
Exactly.
That's the issue.
So when do you post bae?
I've never posted anybody on social media.
Are you going to?
I agree with Dasha.
Hey, I'll jump in on that.
Okay.
Because the last girlfriend I had,
Did you post that?
after I had she gave me a little pressure first, but like it wasn't because I was trying not to post her. For me, I had moved to Atlanta. We started dating. I knew that as soon as I posted her, everybody from home was going to try to start figuring out who she was. They were going to start hitting her up. It was going to be things I didn't want to happen. Yeah. So. But people are there. Yeah, and I was pretty fresh out of college too. So she was like, "You're not posting me." Like, I feel some type of way about that. So then I did post her. As soon as I posted her, she was like, I got like 50 something friend requests from all girls, and then people started hitting her up, and I was like, I told you I didn't really want to do this, but I'm not trying to hide my girl. My Insta story would show I got a girl. You know, you may see her on the in a picture with me. But boom, just her in a picture, yeah, you probably gonna see about a week later me hitting the knee.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I have a strict rule as far as dating and Instagram go because I take my Instagram very seriously, probably a little bit too seriously.
I love
That's
your
beside the
Instagram.
point. Follow me, Gary Hobby. But I feel like I don't like to. If I'm dating someone, I don't give them my Instagram. I don't give them any of my social media because I don't want them to see what I'm doing all the time, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want them to be keeping track of me because I myself do that. And I don't want them to do it, and I don't want myself to do it. Like, I don't want to be constantly watching what they're doing all day if they're not texting me back, if they're not doing this. I don't want to be looking at that. Like, that's not something that I want to do. So I don't give them my Instagram, and I don't post them on my Instagram. And if I do, I have done this in the past, I post like here, or like
a back shot,
like right here, like an ear, be like me and Bae, and it's just an ear, you know. Just keep it real mysterious. People like, who are you talking to? You'll never know. That's what I
can tell you. Right. That's what I'm like. They can be like,
there's somebody there.
There's somebody. Yeah. I'm not alone anymore.
But like, okay, for instance, the one time I posted my man on Instagram, so another bitch posted him too. And we were like really together. So I'm not until I'm with y'all on that. Like until like until I am engaged, until I know that laugh if you want the shit. And it's still, I gotta get my shit together. She said that should be spiteful to the issue. It was
Probably the same picture.
It was a lot. But with that being said, like at the end of the day, like until you know that you know, like I don't know if it's a good idea to post someone on Instagram, especially like in this day and age. And my page is not private, so whatever.
So let's take it to another level so that we all realize, you know, we are on the verge of becoming great people because we are all doing something very amazing that will put us in certain limelights coming recent. So how does that look moving forward for us? Like, do we now not do the dating thing? Do we now make sure we're not posting dating? Because we need to keep sex appeal. So like, what are y'all personal thoughts?
True.
Y'all are on a show. Like, what's up? Let's be real.
I'm talking about my acting career.
Like, this show right here. Let's talk about that.
Everything.
Let's talk about that. So now that we all have created a platform, there's people gonna be sliding, they're gonna be doing all of this stuff. So how do we move from this? Like,
They're gonna be in the request section.
I have
You see that section like the other you talking about?
Yeah.
That's what
I have
they'll be.
noticed that a lot of guys, not even just guys, just people in general, have tried to attach themselves to me because they see what I'm doing, they see how I carry myself. I see that they try to like join my clique, and then some of them try to disguise their like interest as being actually interested in me, but really they just kind of want a piece of what I got going on. And then once they get that piece of what I got going on, then they just kind of disappear. So no, I'm not talking to anybody once I hit, you know, that plateau. I'm not, no.
What about exes in social media? Do we keep our exes, but like, do we let them follow us?
No,
Or do we?
Well, it depends.
you go block them.
My exes are, I'm cool with my exes. I love them.
My ancient ex, he's blocked. His girl is blocked on everything. He tried to look me up on LinkedIn. He blocked on LinkedIn.
No!
His mama blocked. Sister
Blocked.
blocked. The lady who took care of him and changed his life blocked.
So I mean, because like, or if your new bae sees that you're following your ex on Instagram, do you block them? Because I'm friends with my exes, and they be the first. They look at my story. Sometimes I like to see that they're looking at my story and they're looking to see what's going on because sleep on me, I wake you up late. You know what I'm saying?
I'm fine. But only one of my exes is blocked.
So everybody blocks their exes.
No, I don't block. Even if it ended bad, no, still watch.
No,
I'm not gonna follow you though, because I don't care what you got going on. You're gonna watch what I have going on.
I block anybody.
So you don't block anybody.
They'll find a way.
So what about the people that come on your page? Or Tracy, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, I have 2 Instagrams. I have a private one that's just for my friends and family, and then I have a public one. So that's how I keep it. That's how I keep my lives separate. And people have to request to find out what's going on in my private life. And I love people decline. Does anyone else? I don't know if I'm the only one that does that, but
Why can't you have a private account?
Because I need people to know who I am, and I feel like if they have to go through the process of requesting me, they kind of lose interest.
that's what the public account is for.
Yeah, but I can't do two.
I found that to bounce back and forth is helpful because if you go to private, then people will start requesting you because they want to see what you're doing.
True.
And then if you switch back to public, you get that flow and then switch back.
That's how you get to. That's how you
Well,
get to.
I'm gonna do that tonight.
I did it for business. For business, no, I had to go and do all these like the company I worked for, like fresh out of college. I had to go to like all these little seminars and stuff. They were like, if you're building a personal brand, until you've hit a certain level, that the bounce back and forth technique actually is helpful because it'll make people want to see what you're doing, and then it forces them to have to actually engage by requesting you, and then you switch back to public, and people will follow you, and then you go back to private.
I needed to hear that.
Me too.
It's pretty effective.
But you can't do that with business accounts, right?
Oh,
Like,
do
you
I have
can't
a
be
business
private
account?
on a business account.
No,
right?
once you switch it, once you're a full-time business, you
damn,
can't go right,
okay.
but yeah.
But I feel like business account. That's another
I
conversation.
know, hold it.
Yeah.
So we still haven't talked about like what the proper way, like we haven't talked about so we're basically saying in this day and age there is no proper way to date, it's just kind of up and down, like, so we're not saying that social media is the new way for sure. We're not saying that the old way of just kind of walking up to somebody at the grocery store. I actually like meeting people at the grocery store. I think it's kind of
On the meat aisle?
Yeah, I love going to the teeter and like being down like the wild. Like I think it's so cute. Like some, I don't
That's
know.
happened.
Oh yes, yes.
Girl, on the gas station?
Yes. Oh, I don't do the gas station.
It's
always like the homeless man at the gas station.
We're talking about shooting your shot. In my opinion, whether it's social media, daily life, if you are really intently looking for a significant other, you have to shoot your shot. You have to have intentions of finding that person. If I know I want to find a certain type of girl, I have to put myself in a position to meet that girl.
Yeah.
You have to be intentional with your decision making. If you're really seeking a partner, seeking a relationship, you have to make that happen. The sitting back doesn't work.
So let's go back to male and female then. So if we're talking tradition, tradition says that I'm not seeking anybody. He's going to come find me. So I don't have to shoot my shot.
Well, I'm just saying, if you want to find he's putting yourself in the position to allow him to shoot the shot.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
It still needs to, you know what I'm saying, happen.
And as we are all getting on this bus to drive to the Carolina Panthers Stadium to be ready to shoot our shots.
At the athletes?
Whoever, girl, the athletes, the cheerleaders, the managers.
I want the business people.
There's some CEOs up there.
I don't want the players. Like, I was talking about the players.
There's some CEOs up there.
I'm doing the flag on you.
But I want to thank you guys for joining us at the table. As always, it's been an amazing show. Thank you guys for joining us.
Yes, there is a war on black people, and I'll just give you my sovereign line on food. You cannot go into a urban community and find healthy, nutritious, alive food.
Definitely going for that. I'm definitely not going for that because.
So there has to be some sort of control in order to satisfy the fear propaganda that's being pumped by the mass media on the right to basically control the masses.